Welcome back to Mo's Learning Moments. And today we're going to talk about germs. We know it's so important to wash our hands lots of times throughout the day to stop the spread of germs and the spread of infection. You know, when you wash your hands, you should put them into water on both sides and make sure you scrub your thumbs, each finger, back and front of your hands and your wrists. And now what we can do is we can count to 20 when we're washing our hands, or we can sing happy birthday twice. This will make sure that your hands are washed properly. You then rinse your hands with nice warm water and pat them dry using a towel. Today I'm going to show you a little experiment. I'm going to put on a pair of gloves and I'm going to put my sleeves up. Are you ready? Today I'm going to pretend that this black paint is soap. Is that correct? No. Look, there's no black paint here. There's no black paint here. Oh, there's no black paint on the other side of my hand. Now watch closely and look what happens. Oh, there are still spots and places where the black paint hasn't gone. So we have to remember, like I said a few minutes ago, look, to wash each thumb, each finger, up and down, making sure we cover all our hands. Wash, 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 counting to 20 or singing happy birthday twice. Is that much better? So this shows you how long you have to take washing your hands. Now, another thing I'm going to show you today is another little experiment all about germs. I have a bowl of water, some black pepper and some soap. I'm going to get the black pepper and grind it into the water, pretending the pepper is germs. Look at all the germs going into the water. Lots and lots and lots of germs. I'm going to stick my finger into the water and look what happens. Oh, there are lots of germs all over my finger. I'm then going to clean this finger and I'm going to put some soap all around this finger. And watch, look what happens now. When I put the finger into the water covered in soap, all the germs moved away. This shows how important it is to always use soap while washing your hands. Now today I'm going to read a story called Wash Your Hands, Rufus. Now you know Rufus and his dog Boo. They think playing's a fun thing to do. Together they've explored far off lands, green leafy jungles and deserts of sand. Every day's an adventure and sure enough, they often ended up covered in muck. Wash your hands, Rufus, Monster Mum said. But Rufus just kept on playing instead. Now you know Rufus and his dog Boo. They think playing's a fun thing to do. They enjoyed a picnic with Spotty Bear. There were lots of yummy sandwiches to share. Spotty Bear saw that their hands were mucky. He said, "My gosh, your hands are yucky." "Wash your hands, Rufus," Spotty Bear said. But Rufus just kept on eating instead. Now you know Rufus and his dog Boo. They think playing's a fun thing to do. They run races and play hide and seek. Rufus cheats and takes a sneak peek. They roll down hills and jump in puddles until they're in a mucky muddle. "Ruff, ruff, ruff, ruff! Wash your hands, Rufus," Boo the dog said. But Rufus just kept on jumping instead. Now you know Rufus and his dog Boo. They think playing is a fun thing to do. But sometimes Rufus really has to go. Even monsters need loo breaks, you know. Rufus leaves his adventure to run to the loo. When you need to go, it's the best thing to do. "Wash your hands, Rufus," Monster Dad said. But Rufus just kept on running instead. Now you know Rufus and his dog Boo. They think playing's a fun thing to do. Rufus went to the loo and made sure to flush, but washing his hands was far too much fuss. But what Rufus forgot is that all in the play, nasty germs find new places to stay. "Wash your hands, Rufus," everyone said. Rufus remembered he'd kept on playing instead. Monster Mum said it, and Monster Dad too. Sometimes grown-ups know the right thing to do. Even Spotty Bear said it, and Boo the dog too. Sometimes friends know the right thing to do. Now you know Rufus and his dog Boo. They think hands washing is a fun thing to do. Rufus wet his hands and grabbed the soap. Those bubbles gave the germs no hope. He rubbed and scrubbed, then rinsed and dried. Those nasty germs had no place to hide. "Wash your hands, everyone," Rufus said. Then, tired from the day, off he went to bed. To help make hand washing fun, Rufus has written a song. Sing along to the tune of "Row, row your boat" at hand washing time. Wash, wash, wash your hands, thumbs and fingers too. Rinse and then make sure they're dry. That's the thing to do. Why don't you go back and find all the times Rufus should have washed his hands? Thank you everyone for listening today. See you next time. Bye.